You looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Hello, greetings everyone. Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling. So we'll just jump right in. So, all right, blessings, and here we go. Greetings from the elementals. We are the fairies, fairy consciousness. We are in your everyday life. You just don't see us. We are assisting nature. We are also assisting you with ideas, messages. Also, to where to park your car and where not to, especially with a tree once there's space. Even grass itself brings you a message of sometimes I need to be cut. I'm getting too long. But also sometimes length has a reason for energy purposes, but then the energy purpose comes to an end and then it is ready to be cut. So it does tell you through energy when it's ready to be cut. You'd be surprised, especially if you have a lawn person that come by and then everyone never shows up. It's usually grass telling them not to come by yet. I'm not ready. So if you look into that more, most likely you will see there is another way of looking at the world that your world has not fully comprehended. And even trees ask for people to come to them. As you walk by them, sometimes they might get your attention. They try to, but you don't hear them. But there is a reason why you take certain paths. You'd be surprised. Many are not connecting to that. I'm walking this way for a reason. I have no idea why. Most likely it's the trees. The nature's energy is asking you to come by and say hello, basically. Even if you're not saying hello, part of you is. So with you with that, blessings and day. Greetings to you. I am Alamendes from the Turtle Collective, Alpha Centauri. We are actually quite fast, but not on your world. We are actually slow for a reason. But we do look like what's on your planet because we are not exactly, but close enough. But we do have a show. We are basically a walking, talking turtle. Many of us are very humanoid also. Our energies to you. You can always call me Al if you can't connect to all of that. It is a little bit much. Yes, and the Ninja Turtles are our realities, or that does exist. Humans made that, actually. There are realities that are similar to that. That is actually connecting to a turtle world that is very much active, an adventure world, you can say. And you just humanized it. So it is humanized, but it is come from another place. Yes, and your was it your Batmans and your whatever's, Supermans, all of that is coming from the realities that you are realize those realities truly do exist now. There are other worlds. I'm not sure if many of you would want to exist in one of those worlds, especially when the damage has happened to your cities and the crime rates. Some might read about it, didn't actually experience it, but some do. So those that are reading those things are living them in other realities. And they much rather read it. It's easier here than living. They have enough to deal with already. They don't need all that. So they tried to duplicate it here, but it's probably best off that it's not duplicated correctly. But there are realities where it does quite actively live. But the human is not ready to accept that in the masses, not yet. It is focused on its third dimensional world. Oh yes, and one thing other is that those that are single, or of course they know the answer to this, without in a relationship, because no, when you connect to a fourth dimensional point of view, of course not everyone is, but quite a few are. It's hard to find someone that's the same way, and that can connect with you chemistry wise and what makes sense to you. So it makes it very difficult to find somebody of that frequency that you are looking for. But once you are much busy in your astral, though, it's not to think that you're single all of your life here. Far from it. In your astral, you're very, very busy in that area. It's just in this world, it's not always all that important either. You are focusing on certain elements of your life that mean more. Because your third density humanoids are not fully understanding that. They are only looking at through the eyeglasses that was given to them as for teachings. They only see it from the way that they are only allowed themselves to see through. As you already know, when you connect to a fourth density environment, you're just accepting everybody no matter what they do. But third density doesn't do that so well. It is conditioned highly, as you can see, which makes their dimension very difficult to live in. Because with that, there are secrets, and with the less openness, you have more problems, as you can see. So I'd be happy to answer your questions whenever you are ready.
Hi, Alamendes. Thank you for coming in.
Yes, thank you.
So first off, we're going to start with Liz.
Hello.
Yes.
Well, I'm intrigued because a couple of days I had a kind of a dream, and more of a awakened dream or telepathic connection with a very large ship. It looked like it was made of a porous metal of sorts and gray greenish color with orange lights underneath, were on the edges of the oval disc, like. And then I saw this picture was taken. It was the same ship that was in a photograph from the ISS station. Who are they?
One moment. From what I see, one moment. There are Palladians on that ship, but also reptilians.
Benevolent?
Yeah, from what I'm seeing.
Okay.
Benevolent, what I see. Assisting in Earth's ascension, it does seem like there's a vortex they just came through and you just happen to connect with it. I believe you have a aspect of you on that ship also, from what I'm picking up on.
Yeah, I feel like I've been there.
Yes, reinforcements.
Awesome.
Reinforcements have been brought in. I believe because your political climate is not doing so well at this time, so you're receiving alien reinforcements. Most likely will not be seen in your public eye anytime soon. It does seem like some draconians are causing lower vibrations of what they are normally doing, of programming humans in certain areas of your world. So that's where reinforcements are coming in to lift that negativity.
Very good.
That's what it's.
Thank you. And a second question would be about the Ashtarkman, if there's any messages, updates.
Well, yes, that ship that was brought in seems to be very Syrian-like, but it's a combination of different beings. There is a mothership around your moon at this time. There is a lot of clone activity going on in your political arena. More than usual, it has heightened itself. Because some of your politicians are not going by the plan, so they are being removed and implanted. Your John McCain is I believe in his expiration time. Not yet, but he is getting near it. Some don't want him here anymore. I think, yes, he made some individuals upset recently. Besides causing his health situation. He thinks he is a commander. He thinks he's all of that, and he is not. He's going beyond his rank. And the Elder Bush knows better. He is known, but he's done that in degrees, but knows how he is still hanging with you. So they do punish you. Well, I see Ken is being punished at this time.
Are we winning this war?
Yes, it is just, it's complicating, as you can see. It's very complicated.
Thank you.
Yes. It does not seem like it's winning on your side, but it is.
Very good. Thank you.
Okay, next up is Peter.
Alamendes, much love. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Okay, I want a question. I guess I'll use both questions on this about my fast that I'm doing, and it's healing my body.
Yes.
Our scientists say it stimulates stem cell repair, like it actually repairs your body, like anti-aging almost.
Yes.
And I'm just question is, Archangel Michael said, I'm 2 weeks, 75%, and after 4 weeks, I'm going to be healed 95%. And I just want you to tell me a bit about what it's doing to my body, if you can elaborate a little bit, or is it anti-aging?
Well, yes, I'm not sure if you want to live forever, but it does seem like you will live longer than what you're anticipating. Also, you'll feel more out of your body also. You will feel you are more in a spirit form than a human form. And many humans are not ready to connect to that, which your masses are. Those in this room are. But those in your mass appeal are unlikely ready for that type of connection. But yes, you are, you can say in ways you're becoming more alien-like, is what I see.
That's awesome. I just want to. My brain, I've drunk a bit and stuff like that, so I guess I've killed a few brain cells doing that, and my liver was swollen. I think I had some sort of disease there. So they're being repaired as well.
Yes, yes, your brain cells are finding their way back. Yes.
Okay, all right, that's cool. That's just curious.
Yes, you're reformatting your skin, your entire body. It's a slow process, as you can see.
Yeah.
It's kind of like reformatting a hard drive, I'm being told. You're just clearing a lot of stuff you don't need. That's all.
Thank you. That's awesome. Much love. Thank you. That was great.
Okay, Daria.
Hello there.
Yes.
So, greetings. Do I have any history with Turtle Collective? If so,
Yes, I believe, but I believe some of us were too slow for you. As for incarnation, because within our collective we weren't patients, not to say you do not have patience, but I believe you learned it in another manner. But yes, you have connected to us, and basically, if you say a reptilian, basically we are not too far away. So yes, you have connected with us many times.
okay. So, thank you for that. Do you have anything funny you can give to me?
Only thing is, your angels are showing you that you're dressing up angels in different clothing to make them look humorous, to get more attention. If that is something that you feel like you would be doing.
I do it all the time. I dress up aliens, beings.
Yes, and also I am seeing My Little Pony. You apparently have some kind of connection with that.
Yeah, I was told that today. Yes.
Yes, so they're not going into go ahead with your no, but yes, it's. You can say at one of My Little Ponies, one of them is you, is what I'm getting from that.
Yeah. Oh, that's so sweet. And I think I just got an image of it.
Yes.
Well, thank you. Have a nice time chatting with all of these members here.
Thank you.
Yeah. See you. Bye-bye.
Okay, next up is Emmy.
Hello, Alamendes. How are you?
I am doing well.
I'm glad you're here. My first question is, do you have any messages for me?
Yes. I'm not sure. I believe there's more to that than what you just said. It was like she is now not here anymore.
No, I'm here. I'm listening.
Yes, I did not hear all that either.
Oh, no, I asked if there's any general messages regarding my health.
Oh, yes, I did not get that part. But the angels say that you are connecting more to that, your health energy, your health knowledge. Also, they say your intuitive skills are opening up for yourself, also to help others in their health. First, you have to figure out your own health first, if you wish to connect to others in that way. From what I see, it is, they say it's on targets to reach your goals. That's all they're saying. That is what
Thank you.
Yes.
And my second question is, do you have any messages for me regarding the men I am attracted to or fancy?
The ones that you are fancying right now?
Yes. Yes.
They say just don't, well, throw caution with the wind, but have a lot of caution when you do that. Approach with caution, basically. Because some are not what they seem to be. Most of them are not what they seem to be. But follow your instincts, and you should be fine.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes.
Okay, so next up is Christy, and she has sent her questions in. First question, I dreamt of a red and white celestial dragon. I believe it's two. I dreamed of a red and white celestial dragons flying in the sky next to a rainbow cloud. What does this signify?
Well, you are coming into your power, basically. You see your energy fluctuating. Your ability is becoming more sensitive. I believe there's change around you, and that change is helping you reconnect to your vibration. Where you were currently or where you were before was not always right for you. So it seems like this change is helping you take back your energy field. That is what I am seeing. Thank you.
Okay, second question. Are there any messages for Hayden and I?
Yes, there's a lot of energies of reptilian around this Hayden. They are showing a workout in astral. He is getting fit, but they are also giving him, well, one moment. It seems to be messages for the mother, but the son won't be able to always verbally say it. So most likely it would be a telepathic. It will be telepathic. He will have other ways of relaying messages to him, to the mother. She just has to figure it out, basically. She'll get an intuition of maybe he's trying to tell me something, and his mood swings, basically. And she'll be able to connect with that. That is the message. Thank you.
Okay, next up is Humberto.
Oh, hello there.
Yes.
Okay. My first question is, will smoking cannabis where I live now cause me to be fired and move away in my future?
I do not believe so. Even if you get caught, I don't see anyone paying that much attention. They do say to have caution around it, though. But I believe you will be fine. I don't believe anyone will notice.
Okay.
But for getting caught, and there's a probability of that, but I don't believe you will have that problem. But there is a probability. But I don't believe you will be in that situation. I believe you'll be able to conceal it. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Thank you. In the language, in the language that was written in the book, the Codex Seraphinianus, real or was it made up to look real?
I believe parts of it are real. Some of it was channeled from other sources. So you have to basically, what do you feel is authentic? Some will feel, I believe there is a lot of authenticness to it, yes. Not all of it. That is what I'm seeing. But I don't believe the person I was putting it together is trying to bring a hoax either. I don't believe that was the case. I don't see that.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, what I'm receiving, it's not for everyone. It's parts of it are for certain individuals. So not the entire thing is not for everyone. Just like your Bible is not for everyone. Maybe parts of it might be.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's very interesting. Thank you.
Yes.
Blessing.
Okay, Daniel.
Hello, Alamendes.
Yes. Hello.
Greetings. My first question is about when I sometimes connect to certain entities or send healing to them or whatever, I feel like I'm getting this energy back, and it's like it's it's coming up to like my throat chakra, but like the front of it, it's like kind of sliding up my throat chakra, my neck, and up to my like jawline or whatever. And I want to know what exactly is happening when I'm feeling this. What's going on here?
Well, yes, you are releasing from them. And also, I believe you are actually downloading data from them. You're downloading messages from them, but you're not understanding what it is. It's not necessarily needed at this time. Channeled messages, I believe, will come through when your time is right. For right now, you are just, you are like a memory vault right now. You're just pulling in extraterrestrial energies right now. I do see a spider being around you also. I believe it's bringing much assistance at this time.
And that's the like the, I don't know how to describe it, the red spider that I saw in my meditation, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you. My second question is about a situation I've had with a couple reptilian entities that have like, I think they've been coming through one of my hand chakras or something like that. And like where in my visions, they stick the middle finger or whatever, and they kind of just do it where I can't control it. It just kind of like comes up, right? And it's like it's such a significant thing in some of my visualizations. It's like, oh, what's going on here? And I get the feeling that I'm healing them or something, but I want to make sure like what more can be said that I need to know about the situation.
Well, it's not just a healing; it's also conversation. You're also visiting them on their ships, also. You're going to an astral state during this. You're just not aware of it. Your astral self is going into this conversation. You can say you're building an alliance with them. You're just not remembering it. So those that called foe as an enemy, you are making friends with them. It's no longer an enemy energies.
Okay, so I shouldn't notice any of these like aggressive, mean kind of like suggestions or imagery or anything like that from them.
If you view that as just them going through their change of energy pattern, you're going to see the old version of them. A lot of them are changing. They come to you for advice. They come to you for rehabilitation. They're just not always easy about it. You're actually giving them a lot of counseling more than you might realize in your astral, from what I'm seeing. Yes, it's like you're baptizing them. They give me that.
Yes.
In your own way. In your own way, you are less baptizing them. Yes, because they're wrecking balls, some of them.
Yeah.
As you're aware.
Yeah, it's been difficult to connect with it, so I just wanted to be sure about what was going on. So
it's quite complicated. It is. You're doing many elevated things at this time. But these beings that are connected to you are changing. It's just not always as difficult in this environment to see that.
I got you. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, next up is Mark.
Hi, Mr. Turtle.
Yes.
Okay, first thing is, does any close entity have message for me today?
All I see is angels around you, protecting you. There is a red being, a Martian being that comes to you, give you advice, takes you to Mars, I believe Venus also, for academics. The libraries of those places who are still in study, they're not going into detail for what. I believe you are building a device in astral. That is what I'm seeing. They're not saying what it is, though.
Okay. And does any guide have message today too?
Yes, they say transition is in your future, but you're not ready to make the change. You will start to feel, I believe it's with your job situation. I believe they'll improve it, but they're not going into details of what that is. That is for you and them to deal with.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, next up is Lucy.
Hi, Al.
Yes.
Hi. Are you allowed to talk about the polar shift?
Yes, of course.
Okay. I had a question. Florida. Um, I've been feeling like I should move somewhere, or at least get a boat. And I wonder what your advice is, where the best place to go would be, especially living in Florida that's close to the equator and it's going to be mostly flooded.
Well, we don't need to see any flooding anytime soon. Well, when you say about moving, I do see the state of Oregon. I'm not sure how you feel about that.
I have thought about wanting to move there. I just didn't know if that. Yeah, okay.
Well, you follow what is right for you.
Right, and I try to follow what I think my guides would agree with. So, my second question would be, once again, I want to ask about the prism of light healing Metatron's gift to us. Will it? I want to know if it's gonna last past September, or if we just have to make use of it now. And can we just go in there with a bunch of questions or things to fix, or do you have to do it one item at a time?
I believe as you say, a bunch of things at once. I believe it will go into your September. I do see it going into your October. As long as you want it to go into, there's no limitations there. What I am seeing.
Okay. But so you go in for one thing at a time, or you just go in and just say fix everything that you can fix, or what?
Well, you can say fix. I would mention the items, but you can also, if you missed anything, you can always say fix everything.
Because you can imagine it as often as you want to.
Yes, I do not see any difficulties with that.
Okay.
It does raise your vibration.
Yes. And it'll be a good thing for me.
Yes, if only humanity was following in those footsteps.
Well, I'll start trying to spread the word. And
yes,
I really like turtles. Thank you.
Thank you. You really like humans.
That's good. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And blessings.
Okay, next up is Amran, and his first question: are there any messages from Father Oracle to me?
Yes. Well, he says stay in your space, but also expand in places that you are asked to expand. Meaning not everyone is here to feel your vibrations, hear the vibrations, because many are not prepared for it. But then when you are around those that are, it's like, show us your light, and you can say expanding your universe to them, basically your knowledge, your energies to others. So they also say with your third eye is opening, and during this process you will feel a fluctuation in your chakras. As humanity closed down their chakras, with your assistance, you can assist them with opening it back up. So be parts of the world you might find yourself. That is the message at this time.
Okay. Amran also asks, is the angel that I think is my twin flame true?
Yes, but I am receiving it goes a lot deeper than that. That is for you. Yes, it is a correlation of different incarnations. I believe also there are several other souls involved with this also. But this is for you to unlock. Yes, it's kind of a mystery there, but I believe you will solve it. Thank you.
Okay, next up is Miguel.
Hello, Alamendes.
Hello.
Thank you for coming today. My first question is about a dream I had last week. I was riding a train and speaking to someone, and I wanted to know who this was and if you have any messages about my dream.
You said you were on a train?
It felt like I was riding a train, like, and it had like 2 seats, so we were sitting down.
All I see is a grandfather energy there with you. I also do see a Palladian being there. From what it seems, you are being prepared for a coming event. I believe a positive event, a transition event. I believe in the round of your end of your October. I don't believe it'll be a major event, and it might shift and change. But right now, I'm seeing the end of October. But they're not going into full details. I do see your crown chakra opening up more.
What? I see. Was it Pleiadian a female by any chance?
Yes, I believe so. They weren't identifying their sex.
Okay, that's the one I remember. Thank you
Yes,
for that.
A guide for all of this. You can connect for more details of this October energy.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Yes.
And my second question is, are there any messages for me?
I am seeing Raphael around you, assisting your transition. Actually opening up, once again, I see your grandparents around you. You are assisting them and they're assisting you. The details are not being made because it's a private matter. It has to do with family, longevity of the family, future family. It has a lot to do with that. That is why they're not mentioning. So, say the architecture of family. So you can meditate on this. Basically, it's giving you future references of what's to come for as the family grows, basically. That is the message.
Thank you. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Colin. And Colin's first question, do you have any messages for me?
For messages, I want to call it your third chakra. Your heart chakra, though. I call it your third, though. 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm going to go to the hearts anyway. Your heart chakra is your vacuum, your place for receiving messages. Basically, you can visualize yourself within your chakra for messages and also for clearings. Certain individuals that you are wondering about that you cannot understand, you can visualize yourself inside your chakra and visualize them with you. It's another way for healing. Basically, you're also healing the past between these individuals. And this goes for others also, for you to, especially when, like an old friend or connection that you no longer feel like you need anymore, is still holding on. Is another way of clearing that. And you can also go into your root chakra for this if it does not work. But I believe your heart chakra, especially if you're looking for messages, you can connect to your heart chakra, go through your heart chakra, and out, and see what being approaches you. That is the message.
Okay, Colin would like to know if there's any other messages.
you have a lot of connections to Saturn, what I see. You also had a lot of times on Jupiter. As a Jupiter being, you question this planet's direction. You're not always agreeing with it. You weren't even sure if an incarnation would do you any good. So it took you some time, a lot of study. It's not just something you just jump into. Because it was like this world seemed like an abyss at the time. In many ways it still is, but you have brought the encouragement to yourself to handle this environment. It is like a storm world. You see other worlds and they have storms, but yet this one is very peaceful on the outside. There are storm areas, but it's very stormy when you look at it, but it's also very clear. You're bringing your clearness to a stormy world. To remember your Jupiter connections with Saturn. For others to remember also.
Okay, Stephen.
Hello, Alamendes.
Hello there.
Greetings. Much love to you. I know probably that I'm connected with Alpha Centauri pretty well, and I love the turtles, especially. I grew up watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Secret of the Ooze, and the movies and stuff. I just want to dive deep into more of my turtle connection with Alpha Centauri, and any truth to the series and cartoons and stuff here on Earth. The turtles, did regular turtles ever, get into some ooze and transform into humanoids or whatever? Thank you.
Yes, there are different realities where that did happen, yes. A lot of it comes from your Earth's culture. There are other realities in Alpha Centauri, and also there are other, even Venus has their own turtle beings. But yes, that is, right now your Earth is learning from them. Yes, in its own way is learning from the turtle perspective. Basically showing you that there are aliens here, not necessarily alien, but in some ways they are. It's giving you also, the human knows how when children are born with it, they see a different, when they actually see an alien, there's another way for identifying through the turtle cartoon. So it's another reason why that's been brought into your mind. And many have many joyous memories of the turtle incarnations. So the Alpha Centauri is very similar to that, but without the big cities, it's mostly nature. But they are very active. And yes, there are many turtle worlds that are similar to that, what you see. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And second question is just any messages from any energies at this time? Thank you so much.
Oh yes, I did not believe I finished your first. Yes, you had many on your Alpha Centauri, many connections to us. I believe yes, you have had many incarnations as turtle. I'm not giving the full details, but you have been a turtle being very active, very like your Ninja Turtle in some ways, not exactly, but a very active one in similar form of that. But as for messages, it just does seem like you're very connected to the moon recently, from what I am seeing. There's another aspect of you right now. They are part of the protecting of the Earth. There are many beings that are part of the manipulations of this Earth, and you're showing them love and clearing the negativities. Hold on a minute. Yes, it's been quite heavy recently, from what I'm seeing. It does seem to have something to do with the weather, also, from what I'm gathering. Is that some of these lower vibrational beings are bringing harsher weather here, because that's all they're allowed to do. So you are bringing clearings to those. You and others are bringing clearings to those. Like, you'll get harsh weather, but it won't be as bad as it was going to be. So I believe you're bringing much assistance. Some of them, yes, are manipulating Mother Nature, from what I'm seeing. Thank you.
Thank you, blessings.
Okay, next up is Terrence.
Greetings.
Yes.
Yeah, my first question is there any messages from you?
One moment. Yes, message from the Arcturians. Your connection to them. From what I see, you are bringing knowledge to them that they weren't always aware of. Not even the Arcturians, they're alien beings in that they don't always have all of the knowledge. Not at all. Just like humans, there's a mystery to your dimension, there's a mystery to theirs. And I believe you are a fourth dimensional being when you connect to the Arcturians, which are fifth, and they are not always seeing. They're not saying what you are bringing to them. I believe it's part of the Earth Project, because I believe some Arcturians have been manipulated in some ways where they have lost their memories. Yes, I do see that by other higher dimensional beings, and you saw this, and to help them with their knowledge. Yes, that is quite large in your galactic world. Loss of memory. You go through it in your dimension, and it does happen with the aliens also. So you are releasing memory blocks, basically, but also resurrecting the memories, also, from what I'm seeing. You were not affected by it. That is what I'm seeing right now. It is your aspect, another aspect, and also your astral is involved with this.
Thank you. My second question is, I've been really fascinated with the Yael. Can you tell me, like, is there any messages or just anything you can tell me about that?
Only that I see music around you when you yell or around. They do bring music to you. Possibly you change your music station to a certain different frequency when they are around. Your music taste changes when they are around, from what I'm seeing, if you listen to music at all. But that is what I am seeing. You are studying you right now, but they are being quiet. They don't want to alarm you too much. But the more you meditate on them, most likely they'll come through. There's also hybrid children around you at this time learning from you, because you are a father in the Yael. Of course, you had many incarnations, but a father figure to many is what they're saying. They're not going into details on that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next up is Tran.
Hi, Alamendes. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you.
I just got back from an overseas trip to Australia for 3 weeks. I'd like to know in astral which beings was I interacting with, and what was I doing astrally there?
I believe you're removing a lot of lower vibrational reptilian energies. I see you with the Syrians and the Palladians bringing positive vibrations. Also see you connecting with the elementals, very much the ocean elementals also. There are quite a few of those that have not been mentioned very often. The water elementals are very strong with you, from what I'm seeing. We also did clear a lot of vortexes that were not so positive. I believe you closed some of them also.
Okay. I'm going through something of a transition phase, I believe. I'm getting to the point where I need to make a decision about my career, but I'm having some difficulty going within and listening to my inner knowing. Do you have any guidance for me on how to go about getting clearer guidance from within?
I'm receiving Archangel Michael to call on him to clear out all ideas, clear it all out of your mind, just to wipe it all, and then ask for what is the right what is right for you and have it appear. But even there, I would ask questions, how is this right for me? And if it does not feel right, you can clear it out. Basically, you are going into a fourth dimensional state, a spirit state, to make this decision. So basically, just asking questions, clearing it out, just visualizing these two jobs, these job offers, whatever it is, and then clearing them out, see which one appears to you, and ask why is this one better than the others, and just continue to do that, and then see what you feel in their density of what is right, what feels right for you. Because remember, there are individuals there you might not always get along with. So the job might look okay, but what about the people that are there? Is that a good transition?
Yep.
So that's what I see.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Okay, so next up is Michelle. And her first question is, are there any messages from my higher self specific to the next step in moving?
Well, yes, they just say part of you wants to stay, the other part of you is ready to go. So it's, yes, having a struggle of letting go. But letting go is part of your transition. They say you're going in the right, wherever you are passionate about, wherever the passion is, you are in the right place. Remember, this is, you're passionate about moving, I see that, and just absorb that decision as the right decision, because part of you is saying that's not the right decision. So some kind of pull back there. From at least what I am seeing, I believe this will help in your transition. That is what they're saying. Thank you.
Okay, second question from Michelle. Are there any messages from any angelic that has something loud I really need to hear?
Well, yes, they just say shut up. Yes, they say shut up about everything and just do it, basically. Do what you feel is right. Just do it. Because sometimes there's clatter in your mind. They just tell everything to shut up and just go for it. Basically, they're telling the voices or whatever it is that's talking to you to just let all that go. That's the message.
Okay, next up is our member, Carrie. Are there any messages for me?
Yes, just to trust the angels. Connect to Michael and Gabriel. Those are your strongest energies right now for jobs to change or changes in general of direction. As right now, it's been kind of cloudy around you in some regard. Those are the two angels, the strongest. It's like you see a hallway of direction, or your direction in general. Just ask them to clear the runway as you go forward. And clear your mind also. Clear your mind of negativity so you can think clearly. Blessings.
Okay, Alamendes, thank you so much for coming in. That's the end of our questions, and thanks for sticking around.
Thank you. And turtle power. Good day. All right, thank you.
Welcome back. Stephen would like to do our blessing.
Sweet, thank you, Ivan, thank you all. Just don't do it on the side. ai sutaren to deserdino to da titoren hishiko durta tanatari taris gota unda tukota ada sana tita una shitko shokan is the patinto moya so that kata tanta ye di ano takaya to oi jushi to kainta kaintoriesti yo kusta.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you for that. All right, blessings, and have a great weekend, everyone.